Hey there, my beautiful Cancer Soul family members. Good afternoon and welcome to Tree of Life Tarot. Welcome to your November tarot reading. I'm excited to connect with my Cancerian Soul family members today and to pull some tarot energies. Let's see what comes out for you here in the month of November. I hope this tarot reading finds you in beautiful divine timing. Cancer, I've tried to get this tarot reading out to you a little bit earlier. I know a lot of you like the readings a week or two before the upcoming month hits. But things have been a little bit scattered in my life. Moved out of my apartment a couple weeks ago, so we've been looking for another apartment, kind of in between places right now. My good friend Brett is kind enough to let me use his office to upload tarot readings. So anyways, it's great to connect with you, and I appreciate your patience and your understanding on your tarot reading. I feel like you're going to have a fantastic tarot reading today. So let's get started. Whether your sun sign is Cancer, your moon or rising sign may be Cancer. Some of you may be here checking up on a Cancer in your life, and others of you may just be intuitively guided to be here. Whatever the energies were that brought you here to this reading, that brought you to this channel, trust those energies. Trust them. You know, I mean, my sun sign is Aquarius, my moon or rising are Taurus, my Venus is in Pisces. I'm not even sure where I have Gemini in my chart, but I just did Gemini's tarot reading, and wow. It was enlightening. I found it very helpful just in my own life, in my own set of circumstances right now. So trust those feelings that take you to the tarot readings. You know, if you're on a reading, a zodiac sign, it has nothing to do with you, but you just feel this energy to click on it. Trust those energies, because there's a good chance there's something in that tarot reading that's destined for you to hear, something that would really benefit you. So I can't emphasize the importance enough of just listening to your inner feelings, your intuition, and following those intuitive nudges. All right, Cancer, I'm going to use my Psychic Tarot of the Heart deck by John Holland. Let's just begin shuffling this deck, and let's see what energies come out for you here in the month of November. Tell us about November for Cancer, please. What's happening with Cancer in November? Tell us what's happening with Cancer in November, please. First energy to come out for you is rest and reconsider. Interesting. I always read that card as in rest and reconsider, but you know, the reconsideration part is really standing out to me. I'm kind of feeling something there. So some of you, you know, maybe you've had your mind set on something in your life, right? And you're being encouraged to take a little time out. You're going to take a little bit of me time. Just like the figure here on this card. I mean, he's went up into the mountains here. Right? He has this tablet out. Looks like he's writing some things down. So possibly being in the energy of maybe reconsidering a choice that maybe you're getting ready to make in your life. Let's pull some additional energies for you. Tell us about Cancer in November, please. Too many energies there. Okay. All right. Interesting. Coming in next for you, Cancer, you have change your focus. Really interesting, you know, that change your focus would come up. And I say really interesting because I read this energy all the time, right? But the reconsider, that energy I haven't felt so strong about it as I have right here in your tarot reading. So some of you may be in that energy where it's like, yeah, I need to reconsider what I'm doing. Maybe I need to change your focus right here. It's the number 5, which, you know, represents changes. Coming in underneath, change your focus. It's beautiful. You have the World card. So the World energy represents a major change, right? And a major shift in your life. And again, tarot's not a crystal ball. It doesn't predict the future. What tarot does is it shows you what the energies look like moving ahead for you. And keep in mind, this tarot reading is not going to apply to every Cancer sign, right? But it will apply to a lot of you. I feel like it's going to apply to a lot of you that really have nothing to do with Cancer. So this is about, for some of you, possibly changing your focus, reconsidering maybe a decision that you made or a decision you're considering making right here, taking a little bit of time to rest about it, right? Sleep on it, think on it. Give yourself the chance to change your focus. And when you do, your new world awaits you, right? So the world energy represents the energy of, for some, it's going to feel like you just walked out of this dimension and you walked into a completely different dimension where, whatever changes are coming into your life, these are the kinds of changes that they can be transformational, right? It's almost like maybe a restart in life where you're feeling like your whole world has changed and you're embracing this energy, right? And you feel like, hey, this change is impacting every aspect of your life, right? And he's holding out his arms, almost like, my God, thank God it's finally here. I can embrace this energy now. All right, interesting. Cancer, let's pull some clarifying energies. Let's change decks. Switch over to my Crystal Vision Tarot set. And let's begin by clarifying rest and reconsider. Please clarify rest and reconsider for Cancer, please. King of Cups wanted to come out. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer energy. Some of you may be connected to a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. This is representing the energy of the King of Love right here. Please clarify the King of Cups for Cancer, please. Attached to the King of Cups, you have the Four of Pentacles. So looking at the energy on this card, we have this figure, this little nymph right here. She's sitting in this tree. Notice her body language. She's hanging on to, she's clinging to these pentacles. So it's representing the energy of, some of you, right? A lot of times we can get fixed, right? We can get an idea in our head and just think, hey, it just has to be a certain way. Well, Four of Pentacles says if you're clinging to these pentacles, right, you're creating the energy of the must-haves for yourself in life. You're being counseled, right, to reconsider, right? Maybe things don't have to be a certain way. This is about keeping yourself open. For some of you, maybe keeping yourself open to King of Cups energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. But, you're being reminded of going after what it is that you hope for, that you desire most in life, right? Your passions, your hopes, your wishes, your dreams. All right, Cancer, let's continue to clarify. Tell us more about rest and reconsider for Cancer, please. Tell us about rest and reconsider for Cancer. Talk about thinking about it. You have the Hermit card that just came out for you. So some of you, this is Virgo's energy. For those of you that may be Cancers connected to a Virgo in your life, what's being encouraged here is like to really take a time out and to think about things. So Cancer, right, if you've had something, if you've had an idea in your head, right, and it's just not working out for you, this may be all about just changing your focus. Letting go of the must-haves, the way things need to be, going inward, taking a little time out in life, spending some you time, like maybe going up to the mountains, right? Just like the Hermit here, notice there isn't any other energies around the Hermit. Hermit's by itself, right? It's in Hermit mode right now. So it's representing your energy of taking a time out and just going up and really, really thinking about things, right? Resting, right? Maybe resting from some limiting energies, and reconsidering maybe your approach, maybe your direction. Maybe it's just about just tweaking what it is you're wanting just a little bit. Let's clarify this Hermit energy. Please clarify the Hermit for Cancer. Coming in attached to the Hermit card, you have the Page of Wands. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy right here. It's representing the energy of communication. Coming in attached to the Hermit card. So some of you may go into this Hermit energy where it's like, I'm going to look at what I'm wanting to create. Maybe I'm going to reconsider my approach just a little bit. And this is coming in attached to communication, right? So when you changing your approach, you may be communicating a little bit differently. You may be reaching out to new people, new horizons, new opportunities here. Let's continue to clarify. Tell us more about rest and reconsider for Cancer, please. Okay, two great energies coming in for you now. 9 of Wands, right? Building for the long term. So 9 coming in attached to the other 9, that's rest and reconsider. So why is the 9 of Wands coming in, right? Because maybe it's coming in to remind you to think about the long term. What is your long term play here? It's like, what energies, what choices, what direction can I go, right? What choices can I make today that are going to benefit you for the long term? And then coming in attached to that long term energy, here you have the 10 of Cups. So we're talking about, building for the future, building for the long term, and maybe thinking about your family as well, right? Not just thinking about yourself, but thinking about, how is this, if it's a choice, a decision, a direction that you're going, how is it going to impact my family right here? Because at the end of the day, I need to be thinking about my family, and I need to be thinking about the long term. Wow, that seems pretty direct and to the point. Cancer, let's move down to change your focus. Let's clarify this. Tell us more about change your focus for Cancer. Queen of Wands wanted to come out. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius right here. Some of you maybe need to change your focus to the Queen of Wands energy. The great thing about the Queen of Wands energy is she is open. She's flexible. The other great thing is, like, she listens to her feelings. She listens to her intuition, and that's represented by this bird, right, that's flying above her head. It shows her the path, the direction to take. And she has all kinds of inner strength and power within her, because here she has this lion as her companion, representing her inner power and strength. Let's clarify this Queen of Wands. Please clarify. Queen of Wands for Cancer. Attached to the Queen of Wands, you have the 8 of Wands. So it's almost like what's being mentioned to you here, Cancer. Right? If you're in that energy where you're feeling a little bit stuck right now, this is about changing your focus and embracing this Queen of Wands energy. If it's not a fire sign that's in your life, maybe you're going after a fire sign, and some of you may be going after a fire sign pretty quickly right here with the 8 of Wands. 8 unicorns charging down this mountain, right? They're coming in, and they're coming in quickly. So it's almost like you're being encouraged to change your focus quickly, and now you're going to take action on it with this Queen of Wands energy. It's like, yeah, and maybe it's a new idea, right? A new perspective that comes to you in this Hermit energy. And it's like, yeah, now that I have this new perspective, I'm communicating much, much differently with this Page of Wands energy. I'm thinking about the long term, and I'm thinking about my family and the 10 of Cups energy. Please clarify, change your focus for Cancer. We have, next energy is the Judgment card. There's a good reason to change your focus right here, right? Because, well, with Judgment, it's a limiting energy, right? So let's clarify Judgment first. Please clarify Judgment for Cancer. Okay. Attached to Judgment, you have the Knight of Pentacles. Things are going to come in slowly right here. This is a destiny card for many of you. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. It's the slowest moving of the night energies, but it's the most reliable of the energies, right? So coming in attached to Judgment, right? Some of you, this may be taking time, right? Maybe more time than you wanted it to take, and you're being reminded, right? The destiny does take time. And attached to the Knight of Pentacles, you have the King of Swords. So maybe this is about like where you're changing your focus. It's like, if I'm Cancer, maybe I'm in the energy where just, I'm wanting things to, and I get it, it's human nature, we want things to happen quickly for us, right? Being reminded destiny takes time right here. And with King of Swords, right, you're embracing this truth. So some of you, this may be where you're changing your focus, and this is why the King of Swords is coming up. It's like, yeah, once I've changed my focus, wow, it's like I know that maybe I'm being impatient right here, and my impatience bringing up this energy of Judgment. I'm just reminded destiny takes time. Whatever's coming in is going to come in slowly, and you're embracing this energy as your truth. So it's almost like If you're driving down the road, you're going to take your foot off the gas pedal right here. Take your foot off the gas pedal, put it in neutral, and just coast for a little while. You know, I used to drive around quite a bit, and I loved that. You know, as I was driving between like Utah and Colorado and Wyoming. You know, pulling a truck and a trailer, it's like one of my favorite things is just you get into these big hilly areas, and I love to just put it in neutral and just coast and let the weight of the truck and the trailer pull us through, you know. Anyways, I don't know why I'm sharing that with you. Tell us more about change your focus for Cancer. Four of Wands wanted to come out. Marriage for some of you. Commitment. You maybe need to change your focus as it pertains to maybe a commitment in life that you're wanting. Please clarify the Four of Wands for Cancer. Okay. Attached to the Four of Wands, you have the Knight of Cups. Right. Knight energies, always in motion, bringing you something that you love. It's representing the energy of your knight in shining armor. So your knight in shining armor energy coming in, attached to the Four of Wands. Cancer, you may have marriage coming your way for some of you. But I feel like it's an opportunity. It's an opportunity for you to contract yourself to someone, something, somebody in life. It could be a relationship, it could be a job. And then attached to the Knight of Cups, what does the Knight bring you? The Knight is bringing you victory and triumph. Six of Wands, standing your ability to feel like I've made it to the top of this mountain. Right? You know, here we have two birds next to him. So some of you may be in the energy of it's victory and triumph for two, for some of you. But when is victory and triumph available to you? Well, for some, it's going to be when we just change our focus. Right? And I feel like there's maybe a need to change your focus because maybe you wanted things to happen a little quicker than they're happening right now. And inevitably, when it's like, oh, we've got this little, our internal clock going off, and it's like, things are taking so long. You know, we can become a little bit impatient, and that could be exactly why change your focus is coming in. All right, let's move down to Embrace, the World card. Tell us about the World card for Cancer, please. King of Pentacles wanted to come out. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy right here. The King of Pentacles is all about stability and security in his life right here. So, you know, I feel like what's coming in is connected to this Four of Wands. There's the energies are here potentially for you to be able to contract, right, with something, somebody, a person, a company, right? Knight of Cups is bringing this opportunity in for you, and for many, it may bring you King of Pentacles energy, where it's like, wow, I feel so stable, I feel so secure in my life. It's almost like, you know, this stability and this security already is making me feel like I just stepped into a new energy right here. I stepped into a whole new world for yourself. Let's clarify the King of Pentacles. Please clarify the King of Pentacles for Cancer. Okay, Ten of Wands. So, yeah, Ten of Wands represents the energy of, notice this horse, right? This horse has been carrying this man uphill, right? And I don't know if any of you have ever, like, done any hiking up in the mountains, especially if you have a backpack on you or anything. It's like, you know, you start in that uphill motion, right? And once you're into it for a little bit, you start to feel those energies. Your legs are burning. Your arms, your shoulders might be burning. I mean, for me personally, I'm looking up ahead and I'm seeing, when am I going to hit the top of this hill where things can flatten out and I'm not feeling so much of the heaviness of the weight of the journey that you're on. That's what this energy is representing. So your ability to end what feels like it's been a long journey, finally coming to an ending. And what does it bring you? Stability, security in your life. King of Pentacles energy. Loving your reading so far, Cancer. Tell us about Embrace for Cancer, please. Tower energy coming in for you. Interesting. You know, look at the end of the day. The Tower energy, it's going down the same row as Judgment, right? So there may have been some setbacks that you felt and experienced on the way. You know, And really, at the end of the day, it's like maybe you were like headed in the direction, but you're just a little bit off course. And maybe that's why, destiny is taking so much time here. But let's just clarify this Tower energy. Please clarify the Tower for Cancer. Okay, two energies that are connected to the Tower. Here you have the Death card, representing the energy of Scorpio. So why would the Death card come in? Right, coming in attached to the Tower card. Because for many of you, I feel like you've maybe been in this energy where you've been maybe feeling a little bit stuck for quite a while, just carrying the heaviness, the weight of this journey that you're on. And it's almost like when the World card comes in, right, something comes to an ending. Right, and when whatever it is comes to an ending, it may feel a little bit abrupt. Where Tower energy doesn't necessarily have to be a heavy negative kind of energy. It's like it's coming in attached to the World card, right? So when our world changes so drastically within us, it can feel like a Tower energy. So maybe you're in the energy. For some, you could be bringing an end, right, to the Tower energies. Coming in next, you have the Lover's card. Gemini energy just showed up for you. Let's clarify the Lover's card. Please clarify the Lover's card. So I feel like the Lover's card is coming in. It's talking about the opportunity. It could be talking about a person, right? Look, if you're Cancer, it's like whatever this is that you're wanting, right, that you've been trying to create. For some, it may be a relationship. For others, it could be a job, an opportunity, maybe starting your own business. But I feel like the Lover's card is representing, the opportunity, you and the opportunity coming together in union. And it's coming together in beautiful divine timing. It's almost like maybe it's just taken so long to get here, right? But once it arrives, wow, it just feels fantastic. It may be impacting a relationship in your life with the Lover's card as well. But something's coming in very divine, right? And I feel like this is representing the energy of the opportunity that's coming for you. And it's coming when there's beautiful balance, right? She has 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on dry land. She's a very balanced energy. She pours a cup of water into a cup of fire. Water, emotions, feelings, right? So my emotions, my feelings, very balanced. The cup of fire represents the actions that you take, right? So when I feel like I'm balanced emotionally, now I can take that same balance and it's inevitably I'm integrating it into the actions that I'm taking, right? And that's why it doesn't put the fire out. Instead, it creates this beautiful rainbow. Destiny. Divine timing. Now putting you in the energy of the Two of Swords. Now I have a choice and a decision to make. Let's clarify this Two of Swords. Please clarify the Two of Swords energy for Cancer. Have a choice and decision how bad you want to change your world. You have the World card coming in 2 times for you. So something drastic is in the works energetically, astrologically for you in this tarot reading, Cancer. The World card coming up. Some of you, it's like, yeah, I'm tired of being in this long journey. I need to make a choice and a decision that's going to give you the opportunity to change your world. Like maybe changing so many different aspects in your life. Pretty great, Cancer. All right, let's change decks. I want to pull an affirmation card for you to take us out of your tarot reading. So let's just see what affirmation your guides have in store for you. Tell us about an affirmation Cancer needs to hear for November, please. Okay, beautiful affirmation coming in for you. Comes to us as clarity. This energy says, banish the fog of illusion. Open your eyes to the truth. Remember the perfection of who you are. Change your focus, Cancer. Change your focus in order to make a change, right? To change your story here. Banish the fog of illusion. Open your eyes to the truth. Remember the perfection of who you are. Cancer, that's kind of a beautiful note for us to end on, to take us out of your November tarot reading. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the love and the support that you guys provide me here on this channel. I couldn't do it. I wouldn't be here without you. So you make all of this possible. So thank you so much. Cancer, wishing you all the very best here in the month of November. Hope you're able to find your way. Hope you're able to change your focus. If you're in the energy where you've been going a certain direction and feeling a little bit stuck, I hope you're open to maybe reconsidering what it is, right, that you're trying to create. What is it exactly that you're hanging on too tightly to in life? Going after what it is you love, your passions in life, thinking about the long term. You have contract, commitment, marriage coming in for some of you. It's the Knight of Cups that's bringing this energy to you. You have victory and triumph that await. Could be the end of Tower energies, right? So some of you, maybe you've been feeling and experiencing a lot of Tower energies with the Death card attached to it, right? This is representing the end of the Tower energies that you've been feeling and experiencing that are connected to your ability to be able to change your world. Change it completely. To feel like you just walked out of this dimension, you walked into a different dimension. It's like every aspect of your life is different now, changing. So, Cancer, thanks again for being here. Wishing you all the very best. Go out and make it happen today. Have a beautiful day.